Hello and welcome. My name is Hannah. Today I want to talk about my motivation for starting this channel and why I chose its name. While doing that, I will finish, or rather improve, this painting that I started more than 10 years ago. The phrase that inspired this painting is the German version of "wear your heart on your sleeve," which literally translated would be "wear your heart on your tongue." In both cases, this phrase refers to someone being open and vulnerable with their emotions. In the German version, this might be more obvious, as the heart is merely a metaphor for emotions that are on the tongue, meaning being spoken. The English version, on the other hand, is more cryptic. Webster's dictionary suggests that it originated in medieval times, where sleeve not only referred to a part of a garment covering the arm, but to a piece of armor for covering and protecting the arm. When participating in a joust, knights would often dedicate their performance to a lady of the court and wear something of hers, such as a scarf or ribbon, around their sleeve of armor, which indicated to the tournament's spectators which lady the knight favored. This chivalrous and affectionate gesture may be the source of the saying, "wear your heart on your sleeve." So again, the emotions are being shown openly, even publicly. And that is a very good starting point for today's topic, next to the very colorful motif we are dealing with here. The idea to start a YouTube channel has been in my head for a while, but I only had a vague idea what kind of videos I wanted to make, and honestly, I was afraid of judgment. But after thinking about it for such a long time, I figured that I would just have to try and see for myself what the outcome would be. So that's what I'm doing now. It feels like I have come a long way in this process, but I am also still pretty much at the starting point of it all. Here's what I know. I want this channel to be a creative space where I make art and learn in the process, and you can learn with me and get inspired. I want to focus on painting and drawing, but there could be other creative forms like writing or making clothes and crafts. I'm also on the verge of going to Mexico for the second time in my life, and I want to document my time there and show you things that inspire and move me. As I said in my last video, I have drawn since I was very little. But in everyday life, with a job, I find that making art tends to be on the back burner for me. So I want to use this channel to kind of hold me accountable for creating, and I hope to build a beautiful community of like-minded people who inspire each other. So if you think that's you, please subscribe and leave me a comment. It truly means so much to me. If you know someone who might be interested in these kinds of videos, you can also share my channel with them. The birth of this channel's name was kind of a hard one. I thought about it for weeks, if not months, making mind maps of what kind of content I wanted to make, what message I wanted to put out, collecting names with meanings that I liked, etc. And then one day, as I was on a walk, Think in Colors popped into my head. I have this little card from a German company with almost the same name, and I always loved that phrase. When I thought of it on my walk, I couldn't believe how perfect it was for my channel, because it comprises so many elements that I wanted the name to have. First of all, it is a request or even demand, asking the viewers, but also myself, as the creator of this channel, to exactly think in colors. What that means to me, I will explain. Think contains knowledge and science, which are a foundation of how I want to live my life. Seeking knowledge, developing my mind, questioning myself and others and the world, and trying to gain understanding and introspection of humanity and existence in its broadest sense. That this requires activity is represented in the verb form, and it's imperative. As said before, I aspire to not only entertain my audience, but make videos that reflect this relationship to knowledge, that are inspiring and have an educational takeaway. The word color refers to art, which is the backbone of this channel. Art is so valuable in any culture, and I see it as a counterpoint to the ever-growing speed of life. Art takes time, and it takes time as an artist to develop oneself. But to me, it also signifies the opposite of black and white thinking, which is important to me because I have a history of depression. Allowing nuances truly feels so liberating, and instead of being hard on myself and pushing myself into an idea of how I should be, it enables me to be soft with myself and tune into how I feel and what I need. As an extension of that, I wish to include some thoughts on mental health, yoga, and movement in my videos. More of that, however, is present on my Instagram, which you can find in the info box below. Apart from that, two references that may not be as obvious in the word colors are skin colors as well as different sexual orientations that are often represented by colors. I embrace those meanings wholeheartedly because I want the space to be welcoming to everyone. In this sense, I intend to wear my heart on my sleeve in the videos that I create for this channel. I believe that by being vulnerable and open with others, we allow them to do the same. At this point, I thought the painting was finished and stopped filming. But then I realized that I didn't like the nose, so I changed it. I'm okay with it now. I think it definitely looks more realistic, although it may not be the prettiest nose in the world. It's really difficult to paint a nose from this angle. So who knows, maybe I'll change it again in 10 years. Maybe on this channel. Thank you for being here and for sharing this space with me. I hope watching my videos is as much fun for you as making them is for me.